Welcome, one and all, to the return of Elspeth von Draken. We return where we left off, however, in a better position. I did, unfortunately, need to go back one turn to get myself some better diplomatic relations. I had to make some deals, let me tell you. Thankfully, got myself out of the war. So, long story short, had to join war, make a lot of trade agreements and deals to get defensive alliances with this man here, and then I made more diplomatic alliances and joined wars. As you can see, I'm now fighting Village. I joined multiple wars, though. I think, right? Not just his. Yes. Yes. I'm also fighting Muniskits. So yes, joining some war, making some trade deals, making multiple deals. Got this man as my vassal, so that was nice. Originally, I did make him my defensive alliance partner, and then Village was apparently very scary and put him in a worse position, and he asked me for vassalage, or he was willing to anyway. He wanted a military alliance. I countered offer and made him serve me. And then this dwarf, after seeing that declaration of war, would not only result in a war with me, somebody that he has positive relations with and friendly historical relations as a neighbor, but it would also lead to war with the human neighbor next to him, as well as another human faction further into the Empire. He figured 3 wars, that was a bit much, and so instead, much more friendly to lore, as well as really in any way, the dwarf decided to declare war on Ironclaw, which are orcs right over here. He absolutely could have done so. The end of my last episode could have declared war on the orcs. He could have. Instead, just went for me. It's because I was not at war with anyone. I believe I wasn't at war. I didn't join his war with the Muniskits at that point. But yeah, so it's just complete player bias.
Elspeth von Draken.
It was very annoying. Anyway, we dealt with it. We're good. Happier now.
The land of life and death. One can lose oneself.
You are going to recruit another handgunner. Yes, please. And this is my Reichsmarschall. Let us make an interesting army for you. It shall be... What is this? Weakened. Oh. Yeah, it'll be nice to have at least one of you in the army. We're gonna recruit Spartan infantry for him. This commandment... Honestly, control isn't an issue for a fort. Forts don't have any public order, but the trade resources would benefit. This is not going to do anything. The fort doesn't make any money. Okay, we're going to do this one for the trade tariffs. Faction-wide buff.
They call me the Graveyard Rose.
We will be making our moves, by the way, to catch up here with Village, because he's likely going to beeline for me, considering I'm the player, and I did just declare war on him. He will make me his focus rather than the other AI. Still have to find his cultists. Cults. Anyway, after we kill him, push through him, I'm hoping he only has this one army. He might have others further off in the fog of war, but after him we're just going to push straight into Sylvania, attack through the moat, and push on through. Hawkland has gone down. Festus. And the mutant skits are gone. Okay.
The
Was not expecting that to
graveyard
happen so
roams.
soon.
Where is the graveyard? Lead me to it.
Gonna sit in the settlement rather than pushing out just so I can get better replenishment here.
Wielder of the pale side.
And you might actually just straight run at me. Do I want some spears? I think I want some great swords, honestly, first. These units, as you can see, they are capped, so I can only have so many of them throughout my campaign. These lads... Okay, they have better stats actually than the state troops. I mean, well, some of the stats anyway. The anti-large and whatnot might be better. Yeah, it looks like this is the better of these guys. You're the worst. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So they're about on the same level as those state troops.
I have torn myself
Okay.
from my studies. For
Are you
this.
gonna declare war on me? Definitely not what I thought you were gonna do. Also, definitely not gonna happen because no. Cannibal. He's not really a cannibal, he's a man-eater. He's actually just an eater of everything. He's an ogre. I'm not saying that to be rude. Okay, you know what? I'm trying to record this because I realized that I forgot to record a video for Elspeth today before I went out to work, and it's very late now, and so now it's going to be a very late upload. And so what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to record another video tomorrow early in the morning. I would like to say tonight before I go to sleep, but I think that would just be too much before I go to sleep tonight, so... Let
Rider
us
of the
check in
dragon
here.
in Carmine.
Oh yeah, we don't have anything there. An exquisite vineyard with Slaneshi corruption. Huh. Gives me better control, but that's it. I may end up getting rid of that. Sir, you are
Dark
stopping
Lady
not
of
only my
None.
upgrade, but also my replenishment, and you're causing me damage.
I will marshal the band. Sigmar compels us.
Von Draken.
Go away. Doesn't kill those units. You just got blue horrors and harpies. Furies. I think I've always called them harpies, honestly. I know they're not harpies, I know they're furies. I guess, continually call them the wrong thing. Sorry. Do I want to fight this, honestly? I don't know. Blue horrors aren't really much. They only have 4 for an ammunition. I don't know. It would be a lot of blue to fight. I mean, if you like the color blue. Alright. I'm tired, so I'm just gonna hit the battle and hope for the best. Sleepy time battles. See how well I can do. Make fun of me or praise my tired genius. I don't know. We'll see which one happens. Steert. Yeah, we got a nice little hill. Now, seeing as I have a garrison here, and I'm fighting Tzeentch, which is primarily ranged troops, I'm going to be using my infantry to guard my ranged units, and I'm going to be using the infantry from the garrison to screen, essentially, because their main line will not be coming into melee. Those blue horrors are going to be using their range first. So, pretty much, my front line is going to take damage from firing. They're going to take damage. That's it. That's what I just have to accept. So, I'm going to use the garrison to take the damage, because I'd rather not. I'd also rather have you move a little bit further out this way. Thank you all very much. Have this... well, okay. Which way are you facing? That way. Thank you. Crossbowman.
Missile troops! Crossbows ready, General! Missiles will fly! Hand gunners!
Can you? Okay. Button wasn't working.
The Empire
It's supposed to be this one.
endures!
I was trying to rotate him that way.
It's going to be a tough one. Engineer!
The Dark Lady of Nome.
Begin. You're on a horse.
These helpless fools will soon cower in fear.
Battle awaits!
For who could stand against the oncoming tide of death itself? Elspeth von Draken. The dead call.
Just gonna shoot him with a fireball. Could wait for my reinforcements. Kinda rather have them come in from the side, though, honestly.
The graveyard rose.
Oh, it did some good damage. Unfortunately, did not do anything beyond your barrier.
The amethyst wind.
I do not know where the changeling is at right now.
Shaiish, carry me.
Nor do I know why they haven't moved. That man fired one missile.
I go.
Oh, we got some damage.
Spirita of Shaiish. The Dark Lady of Nome. As beautiful.
No lingering!
steed. All will need more in time.
How does it feel? You just burnt some of your harpies.
The winds take me.
Furies. I did it again.
With darkness at pace. Mage of death. Wizardess of Nuln. As Buna fell, I call doom upon them. Chasing
Yeah,
the
you're doing a
shadow
lot
of
more
death.
damage to your own units with that fire than me. And now you're gonna run into melee, that's stupid.
To shadows. Shaiish carry me. Forthwith. Thriving amethyst wind.
Oh, you miscast.
Advance.
Victory will be ours! By Ulrich's wrath! For Heldenhammer! Yes, sir!
Elspeth von
Ha!
Draken.
Take that, foe!
I go to glory.
I think I dealt with the screamers.
Great cannon!
Not in range yet.
Finding rain, sir! Shoot them! Bring it down!
That's why I didn't put the garrison in front.
Handgunners! Now! Attack! Swordsman! Sigma! War! Show us the flow! Free company! Sigma guides us!
The graveyard rose. Doom take thee.
For Heldenhammer! Handgunners!
Elspeth von Draken.
Free company! We are Sigmar's heirs!
Elspeth von Draken. The dead call. Shadows at my call.
There's the change.
By Ulrich's wrath! Handgunners! Yes, General! On my command!
Oh, okay then.
The Dark Lady of Nuln.
Yeah. Well, that's what you get for being a demon army.
Swordsman!
You're lost, village. Wow, now you're gonna spell sun magic out? Ooh, dude. Very good, dude.
Dark forces against us! We are Sigmar's heirs!
It's true, didn't actually get to see those units, did I? Go ahead and show off these dragon great swords. Got a nice commander unit in there. Very nice armor. Good legionary. Some skilled great sword infantry. Not, I believe they're a little bit under the actual great sword unit for the Empire, but still very good. And then we have those 2 sword infantry. There we go. See them kind of looking this way.
It is against Sigmar's
Oh, you just decided to shapeshift at the last second, huh?
Combat! Spearmen! Look out! Spellcaster! Swordsman!
You shapeshifted at the last second to a unit that is not a demon. Yeah. You just wanted to get shot? What happened? I will not crumble. You won't make me die. I won't retreat. I will, or I won't. Like what was the thought process there? Remaining one unit? Yeah, your cockatrice is the only thing that made it out. That was a really weird move at the end. I'm glad that he didn't do it early. Honestly, Village is like the Village of the Curseling, the thing that he shapeshifted into. That guy's a nightmare in melee. Like for a Zinchen Castor Lord, he is very sturdy. Very, very strong melee combatant. Granted, that's also after you level him up, so,
A moment of
you know,
prayer.
it doesn't just start out that way.
Elspeth von Draken.
To arms! What does the Emperor bid? To strengthen the Empire.
I want you to go back there, recruit another couple of units next
To
turn.
the provinces.
Buff up those infantry. Gonna
For
need his
none
assistance to fight the undead. I did get military access, right? Yes, good.
For Verena and
I don't think
none,
I will replenish in your
drive on
territory,
for
though, will
the
I?
Empire.
I will.
As a spectre, yes. With the living, no. Lady of Shaiish.
You have miscast a few times. I definitely want that. Let's grab some buffs for your army as well. Melee defense for spear, sword, flatulence, halberds. Sounds good. Melee defense and attack. And that's just the straight infantry.
Wielder of the pale side.
You can get that. Nice. Passive buff to accuracy and reload skill. Very good. Don't have any of those units, so won't get that yet. This could be fun. Mercurial shot. We'll test it out. Seems like it'll be
The
interesting.
graveyard rose.
Vlad,
The world will drown in blood.
I'm gonna need that
Raise
other
Sigma.
army, aren't I? I feel like I am. Yeah, unless Draken attacks you, I feel like I'm gonna need that other army. Why does the Empire like me less?
I will listen, but my time is short.
They condemn the treaties with Stirland. Why don't you like your neighbor, France? You're supposed to be the emperor of all the Empire, man. Shame. You can get trade with this.
Welcome, men
Jerk.
of the Empire.
I have mixed feelings about you. I just want you to know that. Only signing that deal so that he'll have to break it before he goes to war with me.
Yes,
Also, the longer we have a trade deal, the more likely he is to remain friends with me. Now, diplomatic corps. This might be interesting. Oh, hey, look. Make high elves like us. Oh, Kislev go immune to snow. Ooh, better trade, plus 20% for income from trade if we just... And better agreements with That's really nice. Ogre kingdoms increase allied recruitment cost, or decrease their recruitment cost. Apologies. Dwarfs, better diplomatic relations with dwarfs, and better resources produced, or more resources produced, I guess. Greenskins, Skaven, ogres. Why are lizardmen here? Dude, the Empire is racist. I'm pretty sure that's not a surprise, though. Yeah, those factions all make sense. Or those enemies all make sense. Yeah, why are lizardmen here, though? That's disrespectful. Now, I could also do this to unlock some state troops. Tell you all what. In the meantime, I think I'm gonna go for this. Let me know if you want me to select any of these electric
We
count
need
troops.
all these if we are to stand against the old foe.
Exactly. I'm gonna need a lot of assistance to stand against the old foe, being the undead. So if I'm supposed to get any of these troops sooner rather than later, let me know who you feel like checking out, who you feel like watching in combat. They do all have unique buffs and bonuses on their stats. I wish I could do that. There we go. My brain worked. The reason I'm showing this off now is because I'm too tired to continue through this turn, so I'm just going to end it here and go to bed. Hopefully you all understand. Next video will be much more energized. Anyway, we're going to go see if the end turn has any special surprise in store for me. Hopefully France doesn't declare war on me for some unknown reason, because I'm friends with Sterland. Seriously. Oh my god. Diplomacy in this game. You know, they call it total war for a reason. Peace is, you gotta work for it. You really gotta work for good diplomacy in this game. I would definitely make that suggestion to any new players in the game, anyone who's trying to pick it up, or anyone who's trying to just get better at it. If you're playing a faction of Order, elves, lizardmen, empire, stuff like that, humans, whatever, dwarves, as one of the more positive factions, make sure to go into your diplomacy at least every 5 turns or so, just because it is actually important, and factions of Order get a better buff out of it just because you're more likely to have allies and get deals. So, thank you all very much for watching. Next time, we're going to be declaring war on Vlad, and hopefully that will go well. If not, it's going to be a very long war, because Vlad has to be taken out, so there's no choice about it. We're gonna do it. Village is already gone. We're going to be at war with him until his cults are discovered and then destroyed, so likely going to be after I confederate with this faction and then find them. He's got a cult in one of these settlements, if not multiple. So, next time, might be facing Vlad. Who knows? He was standing in the moot, but he seems to have left now. Thanks again, and peace.